Michelle, simply Michelle. You're watching her on YouTube, and you know she got a vibe for me, she got a vibe for you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing my Sunday reset routine, which helps me get prepared for the week. If I don't have some type of routine, my head tends to get cluttered. I find that cleaning, planning, and focusing on my needs allows me to be the best version of myself. Although life can be overwhelming at times, I find that doing the most minimalistic tasks can make such a difference in my mood, my energy, and my focus. And one thing I'm learning is to do things at my pace, which also reduces a lot of anxiety and overall makes me a happier person. That being said, I like to go into the new week with clean linens. I like to change my sheets every 2 weeks. And of course, as simple as it is to make your bed, sometimes we don't have the desire to do so, but with forming a habit and being consistent over time, it becomes second nature. And for me, buying new sets every so often also gives me the incentive to make my bed, being I'm more of a visual person, so it sets the tone for the energy that I want in my room.
If I were you, before you even put your feet on the floor in the morning, or certainly do it within a few minutes after you're up, open your mouth and say, something good is going to happen to me today.
Normally, I like to journal first thing in the morning because I have a lot to be grateful for, and that's when I feel the most calm. But when I don't physically jot down my thoughts, I like to listen to an audio of positive affirmations, especially while I clean. I like to recite it because the more you speak life into yourself, the more you believe it. There's nothing better than hearing someone reassure you of your value, even though I'm still learning to find that within myself. The bathroom is the easiest for me to tackle because it's small, but it also gets dirty faster than I'd like. But if you're a parent with kids, you know that cleaning is a 24/7 thing. So I like to just focus on the areas that need to be sanitized: the sink, the toilet, the tub, and of course mopping. Most days I skip breakfast or I'll just make a smoothie, but regardless of how I'm feeling, my priority is to make sure my kids have a good meal. So I'm making them their favorite blueberry muffin, some eggs, and sausage. My kids are very picky, so I try to make something that I know they will all enjoy. And this does a trick every time. And of course, with a little sprinkle of love, they are always happy. After breakfast is done, I like to clean the dishes. That way around dinner, I won't get overwhelmed with tons of plates and utensils. My kids are always eating, so there's always something getting thrown in the sink. And although this is my least favorite chore, I've learned to incorporate common things to make the process more enjoyable. So I've started going back to church physically, but when I'm unable to get to church, I can bring the church to me. So I set up a live stream on my phone and I listen to my favorite pastor, T.D. Jakes, who is absolutely amazing. Along my trying journey called life, I've realized that having some sort of faith and belief is something that I need. I want to continue to grow spiritually and improve my life by following God's steps. Just a few minutes of listening to a sermon is such a relief because we can all relate to struggle and obstacles, but the good thing is that they don't last forever. This is always a great start for the week to reset my mind mentally and think positive for what's ahead. I try to get all the kids' clothes washed for the school week, so if you know, you know. The amount of clothes that pile up with 3 kids, it gets hectic, especially being that I don't have a washer and dryer, but I definitely dread the laundromat, but regardless, I get it done. So I like to sort my clothes by color, which makes everything easier, and to ensure the clothes get washed properly. After the clothes are washed and dried, I like to pick out the kids' clothes, iron if needed, and set it up so in the morning they can just grab and go. I've recently started a small business, which I couldn't be more excited for. I'm already speaking success into existence, and no matter how big or small, I'm proud of any accomplishments I put into play. This is something new for me, and I'm learning as I go, but I'm big on being organized and getting things done in a timely manner. So I'm just packing up some orders, creating shipping labels, making sure I put my thank you cards in there, just making sure everything is as is, and just trying to be as organized as I can, being that this is my first time doing it. But I'm okay with that, and I'll learn as I go. So after I get everything packaged, make sure that all the orders go to who they go to, I'm just gonna have everything set aside to get ready to ship out for the following. I don't have a specific time when I shower, but whenever it happens, I make sure to take those few minutes, keyword few minutes, to love on myself. I won't lie, most times my time is cut in half due to interruptions, but hey, it comes with the territory of being a mom. As long as I'm clean, it's all good. Grocery store runs happen more frequently than I've ever imagined. I still find myself constantly ending up back at the grocery store for random things or just stuff that the kids want. But on Sunday specifically, I try to think of meals throughout the week so it'll be easier to cook instead of stressing myself out daily of what to make. I don't know if I'm the only one, but meal prepping is a little difficult at times. My kids are simple yet picky, so it does get hard to create new dishes when they like what they like. But I just grab the necessities to make sure we're stocked for a few days. I've also started doing something for myself on Sundays pertaining to self-care. It could be anything, but that anything makes me feel good. And of course, that's the goal. So I started buying myself flowers to remind myself to not forget about my needs and my wants to make me feel special. So after getting back home, putting away my groceries, I was so excited to set my pretty flowers up. I actually still have some live carnations from my beautiful mom. It's been about 3 weeks and they're still thriving, but I'm gonna replace them with my new ones. These are actually so beautiful. I've never seen like brown flowers. I guess they were going for like the fall look, but they were absolutely breathtaking. Not only were they beautiful, but it was an assortment of different flowers that just meant so much to me. I don't know, I've never really taken the time to look at how beautiful flowers actually are and how much they mean and how good they smell. You know, these are all new things, these are all new habits that I'm incorporating in my life, and at first it was really foreign. It was just like, it doesn't feel good to buy myself flowers. Like, I want somebody to buy me flowers. Once you learn to love yourself and you start doing some internal work on yourself, start loving yourself, this is only going to prepare you for what's yet to come when you are in a relationship, what you will accept and what you won't accept. And, you know, even if you don't get it, you already love yourself enough to not be seeking or looking for somebody else to give it to you. And I'm learning to be selfish with my time, which was something that I struggled with for a long time. But I realized that time is something that we can't get back. So to appreciate all that I have when I have it and to live my life like it's my last. I'm that mom who prefers to cook rather than ordering out, but when I start feeling tired and unmotivated, that's a sign that I start listening to my body and do things smarter, not harder. So every so often, it's great to not have the pressure of preparing a meal, especially when you have already had so much on your plate. It's a good feeling being able to just serve yourself, sit down, and relax. So today I decided to order Chinese. The kids love orange chicken, broccoli, and some white rice, and dinner was complete. Happy kids, happy mom. I'll be 100% honest. On most days, I'm always on the go. I'm always doing something, but it's always about the kids. And not too often do I sit down and just focus on the kids and watch a movie. And I know that those are the little things that they require. Although they're loved and they get my attention, not always am I able to just sit still because I'm always that mom who feels like things have to get done. But today was really big for me to spend time with my kids. And as you can see, they loved it as well. And before the day is over and I have quiet time to myself, I like to just create a to-do list for the upcoming week, only because sometimes my mind gets overwhelmed if I have 1,000 things to do. So when I sort things out and put certain things down for each day, it makes life much easier for me. So here I'm just writing down the things that I want to do starting Monday all the way to Friday. Little by little just helps me to be more organized and not apply so much pressure to myself. Not only does this help me to stay organized, but it's also practicing consistency. That's something that I still struggle with, and that's okay because I'm aware of it, I'm acknowledging it, and I'm working on it. So this is a great start for me to just be consistent, do this every week, and stay on track. This is pretty much it for my Sunday reset routine. I hope you enjoyed this video. This always just gets me right. It's like a reset, a recharge, and a release for anything, and just prepares me for the upcoming week. We're gonna speak nothing but positivity, and positivity we shall receive. So if you guys enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Simply Michelle, you're watching